Okay guys, we're out buying some baby frogs. We're going to start a little frog farm at home, and this is where the babies are coming from. These are a tiny little speck. They're really small. I've been looking for as small as possible just for to make the video, you know, see how they transform. You can see the color of the water. People freak out about water. They think they should be able to drink it. This is what they live in. They're tiny, you know. These things hatch in a mud hole on the side of the road, you know. They're everywhere around here. Frogs are actually big business in this area. Very easy to sell. This is where they're coming from. Now let's take a look around at what this guy has here. He has a lot, huh? There's some frog ponds that are empty. All this is a dugout lined with plastic, and they put the blue net around so they can't get out. There's not much in this side, but there's how he's built it. You know, you can see it's a mess. I agree with that. I wouldn't have such a mess, but these are the grow out pens there floating on the lake. He's got a piece of foam for them to sit on, which is pretty normal around here. See some floating plants in there. This is a pretty small setup. It's just one guy on his own. But there's money in frogs, let me tell you. In this area anyway. They love frogs. These are a good size, those. There we go. Ribbit. This is like a bag. I can't remember what these things are called. But there's a bottom to it. They can't get out, huh? They just need a tiny bit of water, not much. There we go, look at that, huh? Just sitting there, floating in the water. Cool, huh? He's got all the moms and the dads separated right now. There's the moms. I don't know how many's in there, but there's quite a few. The water is very dirty. Pretty disgusting dirty, if you ask me. Which is normal. There they are. These are the dads. I thought the males were a lot smaller.
Yeah, that's small. This one just 4 days. They put it only 4 days. You can see it.
The ones in here are 4 days old. They're so small, you can't even see it. So what the guy does, he takes the mom and the dad and put it in here until they lay the eggs, and then he put them back, and then this becomes a grow out pen full of babies. But you can see he never changes the water, just like with the catfish. They never change the water. This is a mud hole, a slough, a disgusting mess. There's lots of bugs on the water there. Some free food for them. You know, you can't even see them, they're so small. Like 5 millimeters long at the most they are right there, at 4 days old. Tiny little things. Got some ducks. I got a cool little house. You see the TV? TV's inside but looking out. Very cool, huh? As you can see, you don't need Much of a setup to raise frogs, huh? Takes very little land space. All you need is so lots of blue net and a little bit of water. This here is local, huh? This is the wife's farm right here. This is the big farm, not the one beside the house. It's soon be rice planting season, or it is in places. This one's been turned over, but there's some of it has. Oh, this is the big farm, we call it.
มันมีใหญ่กับมีได้อันลุงตัวใหญ่กับมี
Here, froggy, froggy, froggy.
big and small สิ
There they are. Two different sizes,
น้ำ
huh?
ใส่ยังไง
And we're
you have to
I'll do it.
think about enough for your tank, you know.
Uh-huh.
I think almost enough แล้ว too much
How many is that?
ไม่รู้
That's a lot.
ถังกับถังมันไงปานไหนเด้
ถังหยัง
ถังเลี้ยงมันดัว
ตัวถังหยังกับกอกน้ำคน
ถังพลาสติกสีแหลกยังไงอยู่อ่ะอันไหนมันสีขาวเพราะเรามั่งงวนอันนี้
That's a cool little net.
บ่ได้เลี้ยงหลายเดียว คือกอก
พอมันสิขยายทีละนี้นะอันนี้เริ่มต้นมันคือสิเอาซ้ำนี้สินะแล้วมันก็สิขยายเองสิ
ผมบอกมันบ่ถึงมือกันเดียว
พอแล้วนะลิงเนาะ
Yes, enough.
พอแล้วลุงพอแล้วมันหลายแล้ว
I don't know how many that is, but it's a lot. Cool. Baby.
พอแล้วลุง
He wouldn't sell the littlest ones. He didn't want to sell these. Here's the food for the babies. It's about a millimeter, I guess.
เดี๋ยวมันเป็นไข่มาไหม
Okay, guys, well, that's it. Step one of starting a frog farm. And a tour of this little farm, which actually probably has thousands of frogs. Tiny, tiny ones. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Check this out. He's got a fluorescent tube over the lake. The light brings in the bugs. The light brings in the bugs and the fish get free food, huh? Cool, huh? And that's the dog honking the horn.